everyone has been in this situation before. You're going to have an assessment. You have assessment tomorrow. You're revisioning, but you just realize that you haven't revisioned enough. So you're desperately thinking of some method that can boost your performance instantly so you can get a better grade, right? So in this video, I'm going to share with you a skill, and that's what you need to boost your performance by up to 10 to 20% instantly in just 5 minutes. And I'm going to go straight to the point. That skill is confidence. Repeat after me. Confidence, confidence, and confidence. So how can confidence help you? So my target group for this video, for this skill, is students. Those who are going to need to take exams. So I'm going to separate them into two groups of people. The first group, they are very well prepared, while the second group, they are not very prepared. So for the first group of people, I want to subdivide them into two more groups of people. One, that's what I'm going to say right now, is those who are very prepared and also very confident. Now for these people, congratulations, you don't actually need this skill because you're already confident, right? So you don't need to watch this video. But if you're the second group of people, in which these people are very well prepared also, but they're not confident. There are always some students who are very well prepared, but at the last minute they will think, that, oh, I haven't revisioned that, I haven't revisioned this. So what you only need is confidence. So it's going to work very well for you. So what I want you to do if you're this group of people is very easy. You just need to think. Tell yourself that I'm 100% prepared. I'm very confident and I can do it. And after you become more confident, you become more relaxed. Why? Because you think that the question you're going to see later in the paper, you have seen it before, right? You're prepared. And also you'll be much quicker to respond to questions you haven't seen before. Basically, you become smarter. So, especially for oral assessments, this skill will work much better. Perhaps boost your performance by up to 30 or 40%. So why? Because if you are being very confident, you speak much more fluently because you know what you're saying is true, is right, instead of doubting yourself. So it's going to help you get much more, high score in the oral assessment. And your performance is going to skyrocket. I'm sure of it. So that's for the group 1 people. Now for the group 2 people, which I think is the majority of people out there. So this group of people is not very prepared. Perhaps you are 50% or 60% prepared. So it will be more difficult for you to be confident. Why? Because you are less prepared, right? You have almost nothing to be confident of in terms of preparation. But don't worry, this skill will also work for you. But to face the reality, this skill cannot help you boost your performance in some particular subjects. For example, it can help you in subjects like maths, chemistry, or physics. Those subjects which require you to remember a lot of specific information. But what this skill can help you improve is the things that requires your instant response, like your oral assessment and writing. So generally it works the same way as Group 1 students, but it will be slightly different. So the first thing, if you're the Group 2 students, the first thing I want you to do before you enter the assessment venue, forget that you are unprepared, forget that you're just an average student. Just think that you are an elite and you are 100% prepared for the assessment. You know, it really sounds very stupid, but it actually works. It sounds like bluffing, being something that you aren't, but it actually works. And moreover, you've got nothing to lose, right? Imagine there are two students. They get the same grades in school and they have the similar preparation before the assessment. One is very confident while one is not. So who do you think will have a better performance? Obviously, the confident one, right? So that's how this skill can help you boost your performance. Now, for some people, I think it's obvious for you up to now to realize that actually this skill does not only apply on exams. This skill actually applies on everything. For example, competitions. If you have a competition, you can use this skill. If you have an interview, if you are, you can apply it in your work, in your relationships. Everything. Yes, everything. So at the end of this video, I would like to remind you again, what I'm introducing to you is not changing yourself, changing yourself from a not confident person to a very confident person. No. It's just a skill that, changes your mindset in a very short period of time just to think that you're confident. It may only take just 5 minutes, or if you want, you can just think of it for as long the assessment takes. It requires only very little effort, and I'm sure every one of you can do it. However, don't rely on this method too much. If you're not prepared, this skill is almost useless. So at the end, the best way to improve your performance is always more preparation beforehand and not the day before the assessment.